Hello and welcome back to EGL6. We are watching Skitlite.Fin take on LiNK. Skitlite have just taken that first map, which was CTF Arcade, and I am joined by the one, the only, the beautiful Brycey. How are you doing today, Brycey?
I'm very good this morning, Ben, and obviously I love that intro.
Yeah, I thought you would. I'm just returning the favour. Obviously, yesterday you gave me a few nice intros, so I thought, you know what? Let's repay Brycey. Let's be nice to Brycey and give him some love. Show him some...
Everyone should be nice to Brycey, especially if he's a little bit more fragile than he should be.
Just a little bit, but yeah, I'm going to get straight on board with Skitlite. Like I say, they are 1-0 up in this best of 5. This is a winners bracket semi-final. I'm on board with FMF. He's just come into some gunfire against Viz in corridor, and somehow, no idea how, actually managed to win that gunfight. But it's going to be 4-2 in Skitlite's favour right now.
Yeah, obviously Skitlite playing very well at the moment. Oh, Haas now has got to go for a 1 versus 4. You know what? We need to see some sort of clutch this weekend.
I haven't actually seen
a good clutch at S&D.
Yeah, we haven't actually seen any 1 versus 4s.
He had no chance there. 2 players dialed in. He was going down even in the head glitch. They knew where he was. Oh,
that's a nice shot there by Sambi. We saw a 1 versus 3 yesterday, I believe, which was, I think it was in the Tech Sweden game. But we haven't actually seen any 1v4s this weekend, so I want to see some. I'm not going to lie, I really do. But we'll stay on board with Skitlite on this defensive round, and it's going to be interesting to see if they set up like the other teams that we've seen. They have the same sort of order, because I don't think we've actually seen Skitlite on lockdown S&D yet. But I'm going to be on board with FMF. He's going to see 2 mid-map. He could get a nice 2-piece. He's going to get lots of hit markers on the second. And he's going to be behind that blue mailbox. Just looked away. Could have had a 2-piece, but oh, what a Semtex there by FMF. He's going to celebrate.
Oh my god. that was just immense. Although he probably would have picked up that second kill with his ACR if he had impact, which you see a lot of people running on S&D nowadays. But obviously not, but didn't need to. Some sort of magical homing need apparently he's brought with him.
Yeah, he basically just launched that thing cross map. That was a huge Semtex. Whenever I try and throw a Semtex, it just seems to like fail. But I mean, you could expect.
You were about to say stick.
I was going to say stick. I was going to say it tends to stick on walls, and that's kind of the point. But
oh wow!
Nice play, takes down Kerry. He was top useless, and FMF could be on for the 4-piece this round, and his teammates are probably going to give him license to see if he can go ahead and get this ace. It's going to be Robs. It's another 1 versus 4, and Skitlite look really well set up in this S&D.
Robs managed to pull one back. Doesn't manage to get it though, because Mofja takes him down. But like you said, FMF playing so well there. Just walked into that room up top right and jumped and just took him down. I've never seen many people just lay down on the floor in there.
Yeah, it's kind of an unusual place. I honestly don't think I've seen anyone ever lie there before, but FMF kind of made him look foolish. I'm not entirely sure who it was. I think it may have been Viz. No, it wasn't Viz. It was one of the LiNK players. But we will go ahead and change team, and we're going to get on board with LiNK, and they are going to be on defense. And I think I'm going to get on board with Robs. Robs seems to be playing quite well. He's the only LiNK player with a kill, so I suppose that's easy enough to say. But
yeah, I think we're seeing the typical slow down here and watch. However, if you do look, I think 2 players are sort of watching the same sort of area, which probably isn't that beneficial. Rob's one of his teammates, but he's now backing off, so they are starting to move. Obviously, this is something they have practiced. Haas doing that thing we saw him yesterday, lying down in pillars.
Yeah, I think it was Haas that we saw actually do that. Yeah, it was Haas yesterday. He sort of snakes his way around corners. It's an interesting strategy, but it seems to work for him. As FMF has just knifed Viz, that's going to be somewhere in top 5. So you've just seen Robs readjust his position. He needs to make sure that no one gets on top of that balcony, but he has got a player right in front of him. That is FMF. And FMF is going to be furious because he's going to say that Robs was camping corners. Mofja takes care of Robs. Kerry takes care of Mofja. It's going to be Kerry in a 1 versus 2 up against Sambi and Junas.
Yeah, in a little bit of a bad position here. They will now know where he is, and they do. And he's getting taken shots on. He's very, very weak. The other player is going to be trying to get him to. He's in a bad position here. They know where he is. There isn't a lot of ways to escape from here.
Yeah, he's pretty much cornered in. Everyone's going to know where he is. He tried to sort of dummy it and go through S tunnel, but it looks like he's going to try and make his way back. No, decides against it. He knows there's going to be a play somewhere mid-map. They probably rerouted and making their way somewhere towards that B-bomb right about now.
Oh, he just saw one.
Did he just see someone? Yes, he did on top of balcony. Your eyes are a lot better than mine, but wow, Skitlite are going to make this 3-0 in this S&D. And they are really looking like a dominant force right now.
Yeah, they absolutely are. You know what? I don't think he should have challenged that one. I know he saw him, but the other player definitely would have saw him because he was watching that way. Probably may have just readjusted and just taken a note that that's where he was.
Yeah, a bit of a foolish challenge, but a lot of pressure on this LiNK team right now. They are going to be on attack. And who's going to grab that bomb? It looks like it's going to be Kerry. And he's going to make his way to this blue mailbox. Probably just going to pre-aim fire. Does see one cross. He's going to call it out straight to his teammates. He's going to get a few shots at bottom courtyard. I didn't actually see anyone there, but he has opted for the scavenger impact setup, and we see so many players do that. But already it is going to be a 3-on-2, I believe. No, it's going to be left to Kerry. It was a 1-on-3. Kerry takes care of FMF. 2 players left, and a lot of pressure on Kerry right now.
Yeah, obviously he's going to be feeling this pressure here. As you can see, he's decided to go to ground a little bit and just sort of hold up, make sure that nobody's chasing him into this building. It looks like he's going to wait it out, and you know what? In S&D, you need to wait it out. He's got enough time that he can very, very slowly make his way around the map, pull them apart as he needs to, and he should be all right as long as he just takes it careful and keeps his composure.
Yeah, it's like you said yesterday, when you're on attack and it's a 1 versus 2, 3 or 4, you want to engage those kills on your own terms. You don't want to have to be engaged yourself, because obviously then the enemies are going to call you out and you put yourself in a very vulnerable position. But 1 minute 27 and Kerry's making his way towards this A-bomb. Very careful, just trying to check as many corners as he possibly can. And it doesn't look like he's actually going to see any of these Skitlite players just yet, but it's Judas and Sambi last up. And no doubt they probably sort of split. One's probably going to be B corridor checking that A bomb, and one's going to be somewhere near that B bomb. But no, there's Sambi underground, and oh, Kerry very nearly picked off that kill, but Sambi was able to make it count, and that's going to be 4-0 to Skitlite right there.
Yeah, it's such an easy round. They just seem so dominant on this. You know, really good play from them.
Yeah, they absolutely dominate. FMF, massive props going to him, playing absolutely huge in that S&D. But we will be right back for the 3rd map after this quick commercial break.